where I would say this is probably one of the best case outcomes that watching yesterday that you can imagine. Much of the structure is going to be okay, I guess. But here's some live images from Paris where you've all seen this, where firefighters battled a huge blaze on Monday at the iconic Notre Dame Cathedral. The fire sending ash pouring onto tourists as flames shot out of the roof of the world-famous 12th century monument. The cathedral is among the most visited landmarks in the world. Cause of the fire is unclear, although preliminary findings suggest it was an accident. One firefighter was seriously injured, so we're grateful for that. But it's about as, for no one having lost their lives, it was like right after that, it's about as bad as you could have got just watching the iconic structure. Just nothing you could really... the helplessness, I think, is what was expressed by both officials and people that were watching.
And around the world,
and singing,
right? Yeah. I mean, French citizens were glued to their TVs all around the streets of Paris. And we were all here watching this.
And news this morning, some of France's richest citizens, the guys that you know of are known. Who's the other guy? The guy, one's married to Selma Hayek, yeah. Richest citizens have pledged millions, 350 million, I think, euros to help rebuild the cathedral, including billionaire LVMH chairman and CEO Bernard Arnault, and Kering Group CEO François-Henri Pinault. The names behind brands like Gucci and Saint Laurent, but much more on this developing story all morning. But some hope in these live pictures of the monument still standing. Even the inside, some of the inside was actually preserved, although the roof was gone. Each beam of the roof was from an individual oak tree, just centuries old and very, very combustible. Most people don't think Gothic structures can burn, but there's a lot of wood in the... I was just there in January, so I was there this year. It's just a really special place. Anywhere in Paris, you can see Notre Dame. I mean, the Eiffel Tower.
It was one of the great places.
Yeah.
It was one of the great places. But they don't build them like they used to. No, I know, but we were saying that they don't build them. They don't build them like they used to either, which is to say that when you think about the fact that it's still there,
I mean, it survived bombings during World War II.
850 years.
Here it is.
Or something. And there's relics in there, which, it's fun. I was raised Catholic and everything else, but there's saints, the pieces of their actual body.
They were able to save...
thorns from Jesus.
Right, a reed and gold crown. Also the tunic worn by St. Louis, which is a 13th century king of France. But, the larger paintings, those are hard to take off the walls.
But
that's what they struggled to save.
But at one point, I guess it was saddest yet, or most despondent, when the fire marshal said it's unlikely we're going to be able to stop this thing. And it's going to be, the entire structure is going to be destroyed. And that was not the case. And there are 450 heroic firefighters working to save it. And the worst case outcome did not come to pass. And hopefully they can rebuild it in a way that is very, very similar. And then we can have it for another 800 years.
Yep.